Ian's a pocket watch again, right?
He is, yes. And the second he turned into a pocket watch, Poppy would have picked him up, turned invisible, and then hid under Davryl's hat. So you have a about 3 pound lump. She's quite warm, but she's got claws are a little sharp, currently curled inside your cowboy hat.
All right. Though, maybe we could just leave through the sewers.
Well, you certainly could. Do you know where those sewers go?
I
Not a
imagine.
clue.
Well, if you want out of the city, the tunnels leading out of the city all head south. Is that the direction you're interested in going?
I do not know. These guys are the guys who want to leave. I would very much like us to stay.
And to be honest, it seems as though, well, if there was a place to hold down, it would probably be a fortress of some sort. And we found ourselves in one of those.
I'm sorry.
Seems pretty safe here.
Oh,
Arson, and Loris pulls out or puts his hand on his pistol and is like, Arson, I think you forgot your captivity.
please do not. Dame L'Oreal reaches over and puts her hand on the hilt of her long sword. This is not a
No,
place for bloodshed.
no. It's only a wonderful game we play. You know, why we pretend to capture him and he pretends to be a prisoner and
I'll just whisper over at Dame. I'm letting them pretend that I'm captured. I could literally leave anytime I want.
I'm,
oh
I'm,
no.
mm, right. I know, Lars, that you don't think that I'm an idiot. So, I'll assume that there's some sort of standoff happening between our shape-changing friend and the rest of you. Uh, and you have each other over a barrel at this point.
I think you've described most of our adventures here.
Certainly the ones I've seen. As for you, Sebastian,
Hmm.
I would like you to, I assume, since you look familiar, that you've been in the city long enough to have a grasp of the basics of the politics here.
I certainly try.
You do have that look about you. Do you think that it would behoove me as one of the few peacekeeping forces in the city to have and harbor fugitives in essentially my headquarters?
Dame L'Oreal, it's hard to say, but you've been around for a few decades, to say the least, as have a number of the established powers of this city.
Hmm.
And when a number of these places are at a standstill, things get stagnant over time, and what you need every once in a while is a wild card to shake things up. It's kind of a high risk, high reward sort of strategy. Now, if I just wanted the status quo, things to stay the way that they were, I probably just would have stayed exactly where I was at. But here you have yourself a group of wild cards. And I don't know, I would rather have that hand in my deck than someone else's.
Oh, I certainly agree. That's why I've been keeping them alive for the last few weeks. I think that,
That's the only reason. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
hmm, see, someone has loose lips. No, not the only reason.
You already knew this about me.
Fair. Yes.
Well, sometimes
Sir,
business can be personal.
I tend to prefer it that way, actually. But, um, I actually agree with you, Sebastian.
That's good.
Yes.
I also agree with me.
Yes, don't let it go to your head. Um, I've been. There are only so many years you can watch a city on fire before
Or you
putting
have to
out
do
the
something.
yes, before putting out the small fires no longer seems as useful. And you'd like to find the person or peoples setting the blaze and mm, crush them and smite them until they're a smoldering bit of ash on the floor.
Well, be careful, Dame L'Oreal. A little compassion goes a long way. Some people just set fires to keep themselves warm.
Oh, I am very well aware of the lengths that people will go to for their own comfort and survival.
And it sounds like we are on the same page.
I I do hope so. The rest of you, I know that if you all are eager to leave the city, I could arrange for you to leave the city. It would be a small matter to do so. I cannot guarantee how I would get you back into the city, but I imagine that could also be arranged.
Is that what we want? Do we want to leave the city?
I give Camilla an eye. Or I give Dame L'Oreal an eye, and like look at like Camilla.
Oh, Camilla, darling. Are you intending on letting any of the things that we talk about ever leave your dragon blessed lips? And Camilla says, no. I owe my allegiance to the Order of the Radiant Heart and to Bahamut alone. I can't imagine that Bahamut has any interest in this. So, my lips are sealed. If you would like her to leave, you probably could ask her politely.
No, I think we need more people of faith here.
Are you sure about that? And I look at Cervantes.
Cervantes isn't actually there. Last session, he was like, "I'm gonna go drink. Y'all have fun."
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
where?
Did you try, did
I thought he was-
Cervantes like did Cervantes go to the
The
slippery elf?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, did this motherfucker try to go to the Black Goblin again?
Well, you know, maybe he might have stopped along the way, but then, you know, made his way to the slippery
He would
elf.
have made his way back there. Okay.
It's a pregame it, you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Then X-day that comment.
Well, Cervantes is simply a Wakeen worshipper. One must. He, I think, is a deeply troubled soul who finds comfort in the trappings of his faith. And can't deny someone that, I don't think.
All right.
That doesn't mean that you're perfectly within your right to think he's an asshole, but don't think that makes him a bad person.
I wasn't saying he was a bad person. He's been doing what I've been wanting to do for a long time, or did what I wanted to do for a long time.
Show of hands, not including you, Camilla, please. How many people in this room are really just dedicated to the idea that you'd like to murder people in power?
Just a slim chance.
Well, they are the people in power, so we've got one vote for all of them.
Not I.
Yeah, all of them.
No,
I mean, I like screwing over people in power, but, you know, I'm not murder happy as some of my other compatriots.
That's actually
So-
good to know.
Granted, I do know when to murder people and to let the poison actually do its thing.
Oh dear, you heard about that too.
Everyone's heard about that.
Everyone has heard of that. Literally everyone.
Yes. Yes. So, I am heartened to hear that not everyone is intent on murdering everyone. Uh, Usually wholesale slaughter leads to more wholesale slaughter. But the fact remains, I imagine if you stay in the city, that you will continue to run into the same sort of violent resistance and opposition that you have thus far. Unless you have a way to solve that.
No, disappearing might be a good idea. At least until the heat dies down.
And did you all have a destination in mind? She looks at Lars and Davil.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
All right.
Go on. I'm just as interested as you are.
Deep, right? With the eyes.
What was that?
Water deep, right?
Waterdeep's a good place to lay down. To lay
Since
low.
you
It's
just
far
hear
enough.
Lars like whisper, "You're not supposed to say things in front of her."
Yeah.
In front of me?
But we had this discussion. Did I miss the discussion where we were supposed to not tell things in front of you? Not because we're lying to you, but because you can get zone of truth.
Well, I certainly could, but it's really bold of you to think that I couldn't just tell when you were lying.
No. I would never assume that. I'm doing it. I literally am doing it because I thought this is what you needed me to do, is to not say things in front of you.
Oh, yeah. You mean plausible deniability. Yes, I appreciate that part. However,
Oh.
if you need me to arrange you to get out of the city, I do need to know where you want to go.
Yeah, we need to go.
I can't just write you a blank train ticket.
Yeah, one place out of here. One ticket out of this
Yeah,
fucking town.
it's just a big piece of parchment, and I've written, "Dear guards, please disregard these assholes. Allow them to leave and go wherever they'd like." Signed, Dame L'Oreal.
Well, I feel like the way you command people, you probably could do it.
Well, yes, but I'm not going to follow you around and just say, "No, stop. These are my emotional support dummies. You can't touch them.
So,
I've got other things to do."
how will we be getting to Waterdeep then?
Well, that you could go by sea would be the quickest. And likely the easiest to arrange, since that's how Martine routinely She looks around. Okay. Since that is how Martine routinely smuggles mages, slaves, people that we've revivified after executing them.
Wait, do you send all these people to the same place?
Certainly not. But I send them out by boat.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that what you're gonna do when?
Oh, when the teenage girl that you got, that they got.
I didn't do anything. These.
No, I assume you just watched. Well, I suppose that depends on whether or not Richard Salimchant takes her head with him when he cuts it off.
Oh.
Rather hard to put a girl back together without a skull. That is how the Salimchants tend to do it. Just take the skull with them.
Wrong, but out of character. Is the execution that's being set up currently right now for, her?
You all are, you can logically assume that, but you're not sure. You could ask.
I'll just straight up ask then.
Yeah. It's not suspicious to know whose execution is it. It's a family event.
Oh, yes. Yes, she pulls out a piece of paper out of the inside of her cloak, and she reads, uh, please attend the execution of the traitoress Annette Salimchant, wanted for the poisoning and murder of her husband, Faye Salimchant V. Fun and festivities to follow. And she turns the flyer around to show you.
And when
There's an axe on it.
Oh,
When
great.
is that date?
Well, they're thinking that it will be the day after tomorrow. She is actively in labor currently.
Thank you.
Day after tomorrow. Friday. Okay.
Sure.
I suppose it could be earlier, but the Salimchants do like to put on a show.
I don't think we can leave, guys.
Nope, we can't. We
Well, hold on. If she can bring him back, then
If she's whole, I can't bring someone back without their damn skull. That's where the brain is. You need that part.
some of us do. But what if we take the skull afterwards?
You're going to follow Richard Salimchant and pickpocket the severed head of the person that he believes is responsible,
No,
that
no,
he
no,
is
no.
blaming for the poisoning of
I
his
am-
younger brother.
I am pretty sure that Richard Slimchant has like a secret room in his study or something like that that has the skulls of all the people he's executed.
I was thinking about.
Oh yes,
collecting it.
absolutely.
I was thinking about collecting it once it gets into that collection bin of morbid skull.
Your plan is to break into the Salimchant estate and steal one of Richard's trophy skulls. Bring it back here in the dead of night. Have me put it back on the slowly rotting corpse of a teenage girl who is 2 days postpartum. And then what?
See, Davril, this is why I like saying these plans out loud. You know, like, because people just come up with better solutions than what I was coming up with.
Yeah,
I was
my
thinking-
plan was to interfere beforehand because I don't think the girl should have to go through death in general.
Madame L'Oreal, Dame L'Oreal?
Dame L'Oreal.
Dame L'Oreal. I keep thinking Dame's a name, and is it a
No,
title?
it's my title. It's my title.
Okay. Sorry, still new to the whole religious title thing. Do you happen to have the route that Annette is going to take from the prison to the chopping block?
Let's cut that close.
I could find out, I suppose.
If not, can I assume I'm always being watched by shadow thieves. Can I like do some thieves can't and try to get my criminal contact to contact me
You can certainly try.
from the criminal features?
If you start like motioning in thieves can't, Dame L'Oreal will look at you and say, "They're not looking in my private office. It's an arrangement. You might want to go outside."
I just assumed. All right.
But yes, you could you could even just go downstairs and safely assume that someone is watching you, and you can try and arrange for that.
All right. I just want to like a short meeting, send a letter, just get maybe some troops on this emergency. I don't know, spy meeting.
Wait, we have a plan actually set up for this.
We do.
You do?
Well, you're out of the room. Fuck.
I'll come back up after sending the letter.
Yeah, it's the same little gnome girl, Taffy, that you sent with the letter before. Get the impression that she's just been following you around. And she takes the letter and scampers off again, quickly disappears into the crowd.
Okay. All right.
Send me what it is specifically you were wanting with that letter. Just DM it to me.
All right.
When our comrade comes back into the room, I kind of I basically like whispered to him like the plan. Like I remember with Tannis, they're going to be doing a support with that with the blueprints and schematics. So your assistance would be good, but I think we want to get them before they even leave the prison. If we want to keep using those resources that Tannis is getting.
So, here's the part where I ask for you to engage the plausible deniability for me.
I did whisper this as to him when he was coming in. I wasn't
She-
just saying this.
Her passive insight is 19.
God damn it.
We could try stealth checks.
Yeah,
It's
if you'd like to try to do a stealth check, yeah, you could try and do a stealth check to see if you could do it without her immediately being like,
Start stuffing cotton in ears. You said a stealth check?
Yeah, do stealth or deception, whichever one.
Wait a minute. Do I know thieves can't?
You
Wait a
likely
minute.
do.
I know thieves can't actually. Can I say this in criminal speak?
Also, as you say it, I was typing at that time, ADHD brain. I can't hear anything when I'm typing.
I'll retell it again. Don't worry.
Repeat what you said.
But I think that's what I'm trying to do is thieves can't criminal talk and also whisper it to our friend quietly. So I'll make that roll and I'll whisper it to him. So the plan that we had with Tannis, is where Tannis is going to be providing us support to infiltrate this prison. I think your assistance was trying to get it on the route to the execution, but we could easily. I think that'll be too late. We're planning to get into the prison before she even leaves.
So, a prison break.
Mm-hmm.
Dame L'Oreal's just staring at you.
I'm saying this in Thieves Can't, and it's like, that actually sounds like a better idea.
I was like, oh, please. Nathanael,
I think it just sounds
please.
like
I beg of you.
we can. Part of the reason why I wanted to get that is because I wanted to get in contact with Tannis.
Hey, oh.
Hey, yo.
Super amused, just looking back and forth between Dame L'Oreal and their little chat, and just like, oh, how's
We're
this gonna
having
play
criminal
out?
talk.
It's like, ooh, this is a dynamic.
Did they put Annette into a regular prison, or is this the same magical prison?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, there's only one prison.
There's only one person.
Well, that might be a bit of an issue. Is what I'm thinking to myself. I'm not saying that.
There's only one prison. If you did say if you asked Dame L'Oreal about where she would have been kept, she would say, "Oh, there's only the one."
Plenty of jails, only one prison.
Yes, well, and also, criminals around here don't seem to keep very long, if you know what I mean. Well, they're not all executed. There's not exactly a lot of laws, so the ones that are taken in for bounty are either bounties from the Order of the Radiant Heart, which are then, generally speaking, publicly executed, or they're mages, because that is the only thing that is illegal in this city. So the only people in the jail are mages, and because it's a mage prison,
Mm-hmm.
or people that the Silim Chants or Cowled Wizards particularly hate.
Do you think, Dame L'Oreal, that the prison has religious support? You know, like I know the Sunshines aren't without religion, but do you think they have some sort of paladins or clerics that even work in the prison?
See if she knows that. No. She don't know.
Alright.
I'm not aware. I know that holy magic doesn't work any better in the prison than arcane magic.
Do you know why that is? Just off the top of your head.
No, she does not.
Pity.
I've heard rumors. I'm not an arcane practitioner. I don't really know the specifics. I think
Neither am I.
there's something. There's something in there that stops magic. That's all I know. If you're trying to read her surface thoughts, which is what I assume you're doing anytime you ask a pointed question. Let me just want to double check something.
I wonder if Dave Morrell does the big
Nope,
carriages.
just not every time, but just this, at least this once.
In this particular instance, I'm just making sure because she's a very high level paladin.
Yeah, I wouldn't be silly enough to like do the like probe deeper for and then she knows kind of part, but I'll definitely
Right.
do that.
Okay. She says, all right. She's saying out loud, she doesn't know quite what it is, blah, blah, blah. And the sort of the surface level thoughts that she's thinking of is that if I bloody well knew what it was that kept magic from working in there, I would have taken it out a long time ago, wouldn't I have? It's really just lamenting that she has been unable to solve this problem previously.
Shame.
You're telling me.
Well, okay, so if I'm tracking here, because I'm kind of a rolling stone, I'm just kind of going with them. I've been hardly part of the group for more than 24 hours. Not even. In any case, we were planning to leave, to go to Waterdeep, to get under the radar for a little bit of time, and upon learning that there was someone who was innocent, who was going to be executed for a heinous crime that someone else committed, we have rescinded that original plan and now want to stick around to try to stop the thing from happening to the innocent person.
Let's combine both these plans because either way, we need to get her out of the city as well.
Exactly.
So,
I say we postpone our leaving the city.
stepwise, it's a sequential sort of thing.
sequential. Save the innocent person, get on a boat, go to Waterdeep.
Just making sure I'm paying attention.
Right? That was my understanding also.
All right. So, how does one stop an execution?
A prison break would be easier. Stopping execution, they'd have to. No?
He used his mouth. You son of a bitch.
We might as well tell them.
You son of a bitch! I did the thief scams and everything. I'm gonna murder this man.
They're gonna have to be part of it. They're gonna have. Everyone here is part of this operation now.
Tell us what?
Just don't say who.
Our mutual friend can get us into the prison.
No, it's not. No, not
Well,
really.
Some of us into the prison.
Well, no, I think they were offering us intel.
I mean,
Prison break.
do you know the easiest way to get into the prison?
Me?
You could commit a
I'm
crime.
asking Lars. Yes. Commit a
Yes,
crime.
that would generally be my suggestion, though I don't think that I would.
Or maybe we could just ask Dame Loyal here nicely.
You
You
think
throw us in
I'm
prison?
involved with that? you want to know where I put my criminals when they come to me?
Actually, yes. Where do you put your criminals?
They're downstairs in the basement. We have holding cells down there.
Lots of jails, only one prison.
Mm.
Lots of jails, only one prison. We could just get arrested by any guard. That'd have to be our
Well,
way
they
in.
do seem intent on arresting you.
You are a change person, aren't you?
Yes.
I don't know if you were able to see one of those prisoners. Do you think you could replicate them?
I could replicate the guard.
Because I'm just saying, if you wanted to get inside and do so by being a
Hmm.
criminal, then looking like
Well-
a criminal is probably
well-
helpful.
Well,
It
do
would
we
be-
know-
Yeah.
It'd be a mage criminal.
Do we know if the guards actually go home, like in the evening, if they shift changes?
Changing of the
Then-
guard.
Changing of the guard, because then we could possibly knock out one. I can take his place, and then maybe sneak the rest of you in it while I'm on duty.
That's classic.
I think that Brad was saying something.
I'm sorry, Brad. What?
No, I mean, I was pretty much just reiterating what you were probably going to say. Yeah, we would just have to knock it out or set up a scene where I'm not going to oust Sebastian, so possibly as of now, since Ian's a pocket watch, myself, I guess, would have to act as bait to get caught.
Hmm.
Well, wait, what? Oh, magic.
Yeah, all you have to do is just be like, "Hey, look at this," and you're arrested.
Have you thought that perchance it might behoove you to reach out to some of our sewer dwelling friends for aid in this venture?
That might be a brilliant idea.
Would we be able to explicitly ask our hotel having friend?
For
To contact them?
Yeah.
You gave Martine the bribe, I assume that she'll help you.
Okay, so yeah.
Cervantes is in a place right now.
Oh, we should probably pick him up.
I'm working on it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Do we need to discuss anything else?
As you all are whipped cream.
Motherfucker, this fancy bitch.
It would have been, as all of this was going on, Cervantes, you were, I would say like 3 beers in, when a gnome woman that you recognized from the Warty Hag, from the days that you had stayed there, comes up and just yanks you off the bar stool by your cloak of billowing. Just, hey, Cervantes.
How
I'm
drunk
down
am I?
here. Oh yeah, roll me a Constitution save. You're drunk. You're not like staggering drunk.
I'm good drunk.
Yeah, exactly. You're good drunk. Cervantes.
Who the fuck is pulling my cape? Don't touch the cape.
I'm down here. I've been sent for you to come get you, so that you can join the rest of your chucklefuck friends.
You look at it. He looks confused in his mind. He's like, "Why didn't they come here for the? Why'd they sense? All right."
They're planning something, and they'd like you to be there so you could help.
Oh, this ought to be exciting. Can I get a drink to go?
Martine just hands it over.
All right, I'll see you later, Martine.
She gives you a pitcher.
Oh,
There are
perfect.
no there aren't any open container laws in Athkatla.
I wouldn't
There's
dream of
just
it.
a pitcher. Yeah. And as soon as it seems like you're gonna go to, Taffy will tell you that they're talking to that Dame L'Oreal chick.
Oh,
Just go
god
up
damn
there.
it, they're still there.
Yeah, I know. I had.
She and I do not get along.
I don't think anybody gets along with her.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
You mean your green friend? That is some weird shit. Let me tell you.
Oh, I know. As weird as it is, I dig it.
I mean, you find love where you find love, but like
They say opposites
peop-
attract.
tall people are strange. Tall people are real strange.
Especially tall women. I'll see you, little gnome person.
Bye.
Bye.
And as you turn around, she just disappears into the crowd, like stealth away. You don't see her. So I would say,
I'm like sippy cupping the pitcher as I walk.
yeah, you would come in right about the time that they're once again circling back around to, well, one of us could act as bait. And that's about the time that you make it back to make it to the Order of the Radiant Heart.
Who's bait?
Pick up the devil.
Hold on.
I have the
Cervantes.
perfect date.
Davril.
I walk into the Order of the Radiant Heart with a pitcher of beer.
Think I'm thinking.
Yeah. Daryl and I do each other like a devilish criminal look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna insight check you.
Yes.
I like to think I'm doing it at disadvantage.
Yes. Roll deception.
I rolled an
You
8.
can roll separately, or one of you can roll with advantage.
I think we both have really high
Oh,
deception.
yeah, there we go.
Oh my god!
Right front.
Except that Dame L'Oreal knows Lars rather well at this point,
Oh no.
and she knows exactly what you intend. She's unsure. She can't read Davril quite as well, but you just see her. She makes eye contact with you, and looks at Cervantes, and then looks back at you, and quirks one eyebrow.
I look at Dame L'Oreal, and I take a sip of my beer. Dame L'Oreal, so we meet again.
Cervantes,
I
I
appreciate you sending the help.
That was me,
I did-
actually.
I didn't send anyone.
Like,
But if you're
come
going
to
to
love.
drink in my office, she goes over and she pulls a teacup off of her desk and looks in it and sort of dumps the dregs into the umbrella holder. You can share.
To what do we owe the pleasure as I pour you some beer?
Thank you. If this is your dog and ponies show, you're just using my office.
Why did you guys send a gnome after me?
That's Taffy. She works for me. With me.
For or with you?
With. We're a collective, I
Like,
guess.
It depends on whether or not she can hear you say that. I think is probably the answer.
I'm probably going to find, like, I don't know, a fucking horse head in my bed today, but,
what do y'all
Alright.
need me for? Are we busting that teenage girl out of prison?
Annette is going to be executed in 2 days. She's right now in labor.
48 hours? That's some good time to work with.
We're trying to figure out whether or not to, I don't know, infiltrate the prison itself. Possibly get her on the route from the prison to, Chop Block.
Are you literally all that Tana sent to help us? Are you it?
Like you just see him like.
I just look at Dame L'Oreal and I go, "Oh, you didn't know?"
No, I did. I know exactly who he is as soon as you showed me that he was a changeling. How many changelings do you think are in this city?
The number would surprise you.
Well, yes, that is entirely my point, but I also know for whom they all work.
See. Anyway, are you literally it?
Yes, well, maybe. I'm also here for the ring, but it's in a pocket watch right now.
I look at Sebastian and says,
The-
"Yeah, he's all that's it, right?"
Absolutely. None other that I know of.
Do you all need me here for this, or can I take this beer downstairs?
Before-
I
No. Before you go. Since-
Yes.
I think we'll be leaving soon. I have no idea when I might be back, or if Lathander decides to call me back. I have, and he pulls out some sort of paper. It looks like in the chicken scratch that he always writes in, literal chicken scratch that he writes in. And he starts to read it out loud. Microphone, please, don't fucking give out on me. I can hold it up. There we go. Okay. There's a pretty lady in the city. She crushes skulls and banishes evils. My heart lost, she found me and took pity. With a face like hers, I could fill easels. Sweetness that makes me turn from petty crime, a voice in bed.
Oh no.
For her, I would give her all of my time. I would never leave the homestead. I know my wretched soul is safe with her. Dame is not a noble enough title. She should be proclaimed queen without censor. My faith and love is a moral bridle. Nope, the other mic picked it up. In mysterious ways. I expose my heart, I expose my past. Let me forgive and let my love last. Thank you, Snowball Mike, for dying. He fiddles the paper back into his pocket and he says, I came to the city with guilt in my heart. And I probably came here to maybe die one noble death. But I think you taught me to live. And I think I've learned that I can do something more and be something better. And he just says, thank you, Oreo. You mean the world to me.
Damn, son, do you need the room?
We
Do you
leave.
need the room? We could leave.
Yeah, we didn't have to do that in front of. We could have left.
She also I was on the wrong character sheet when I rolled deception the first time, so fixed it the second time. She tries very hard to keep that sort of stoic, in-charge face that she's always wearing. Everybody, because she rolled a fucking 7, just sees her go beet red. Just like blushes from like collarbone to the tips of her ears blushes. Thank you. Look,
I hand her another glass of beer.
thank you. Thank you. Did you?
Drinks out of the pitcher.
Here, you need this.
And she sort of clears her throat and drinks the dregs of her teacup beer. And as she does it, she pulls a necklace out from behind her armor, and it's a matching locket to the one that you're wearing.
I pull out my locket.
She just touches it. Roll me an insight check.
Oh no.
Anyone can roll me an insight check if they'd like.
Shit.
Please. I need all the help I can get.
Sure, why not?
I'm invested. I'm still drunk.
Oh fuck. God damn it, sir.
Nope.
She rolled a 7, so
Wow, even when
as
I'm
long
drunk.
as you rolled above a 7,
What's it?
everybody knows that you get the impression that she is very unused to being taken by surprise. She's exceptionally unused to not used to being taken by surprise, and she's also not a particularly demonstrative person, and so those public display of affection has really genuinely embarrassed her, but when she says like thank you, like she returns the affection, but she's absolutely mortified that this has happened in public. um And as she touches the necklace that she's wearing, Lars, you feel the one that you're wearing warm up. And she says, you can always contact me wherever you are. And she just taps the necklace. She says, I'm going to go get something stronger than teacup beer now. Thank you. And she just, like, you've never seen this woman scurry. But like she takes a brisk walk out of the room. And as she passes Lars, she just touches you on the elbow and did a little squeeze and keeps going.
Lars kind of like touches the elbow, like just holding it. Well, gentlemen, I've done what I came here to accomplish. Oh yeah, I think we have to save somebody.
Oh yeah, we do have to save somebody, but
Should we have like also confirmed like the meetup of how we're getting out of the city, or?
Nah, we have a few days, and I think we'll touches his lockets. Like I think I'll find a way.
we should probably plan on one problem at a time.
Also, we
Yeah.
probably shouldn't talk to Dame L'Oreal anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, but also, I think we should do another uninvited tea time.
With Tanner?
Xander?
Have we just been left alone in Dame L'Oreal's office?
Yes,
You have been.
Can I just like?
I
peek
keep
around
an
and-
eye on the ne'er-do-wells.
Okay, can I just like do a little scan of this? I mean, it's a very interesting opportunity to be left alone in such a powerful person's office. If I were just to scan around, is there anything of interest that jumps out to me?
Roll me a perception check. Unless you're gonna go like rifle through the desk drawers, in which case it would be investigation.
Just a casual glance around the room.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So you notice that all of the books in the built-in bookshelf, none of them are real.
None of them.
None of them. These are all like, you know, when you go to like a Bed Bath and Beyond and they've got like those perfect stacks of towels, but it's really just like one towel on foam. These are just fake books. They're just fake books.
While we're just here in the room, I'm going to use my invisible mage hand to brush through and across the books, looking to see if one of them is actually real or if one of them is like a switch that can be grabbed and pulled. It doesn't look like I'm doing a whole lot of much, just observing the chuckle fox, as you called them. But
Yes, as you do this, they're all fake. You don't find any switches or anything like that. But as you get on the very, very bottom corner, all the way towards the window, you feel one of you. It's like running your fingers across like a picket fence, essentially, and then your mage hand catches it one on the end, and it moves, and it's not connected to the rest of them. So the very last one, all the way across the room, is a real
Noted.
book.
when we are about to leave, and we're all leaving as one, I'm going to be the person behind, the furthest back, and my mage hand is going to pull the book sleight of hand style up behind my jacket.
All right.
Via sleight of hand, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
I do want to say before we leave, I just basically want to say like, hey, we're going to like just clarifying for the party, we're going to Tannis, and I don't want to say this outside where people can hear it. Some operational security is attempted now.
She might be coming to us.
Does anybody? Nobody has higher passive perception than that, except Dame L'Oreal, who's not in the room. So
How
you feel
convenient.
very sure. Yeah, you can take the time to just clarify and like cement without prying ears what your plan is in the room before this happens.
The letter to meet Tannis. Bullshit, right? Like every letter we've received has just. Oh wait, you wouldn't know. Davril, Cervantes. Like every letter we've received has just been.
All two of them.
All
Yeah.
2 of them. Every letter, though, right?
True. So let's just not believe any letter that we get.
Besides, Tennis knows us at this point. We have no manners.
We're going to her house?
We're going to their house.
We do have sending spells at our disposal now.
I think they also, I mean, it's kind of an implied invitation because, like, they told us that they were going to have, like, the thing started by the next day. Hold on, it's still the same day.
No, it's the next day.
Did they say that? Yeah.
It's yeah.
Was it Tuesday?
Tana said that the day before you slept, and then the first thing that you did today was get ambushed.
Also, can we count this as a short rest real quick?
Yes, absolutely. You can count this as a short rest.
Cool.
Arson, is Tennis aware that we have Sebastian with us? Sebastian, does Tennis even know you?
I know of Tennis, and I don't know if Tennis knows about me. But given their position, I can only imagine that they've heard as many whispers about me as they have about you. Well, maybe not as many whispers, because you only shout, but I don't know.
I don't only shout. Listen.
That's it.
We have the pocket watch. When we go to Tennis, what do we intend to say?
Hey, help us get into the prison.
Please deliver that favor. Also, our friend is unfortunately a watch.
And if-
He is a watch.
If Tannis says that Arsene is the favor, are we to demand more?
When we could go.
I think they did guarantee us like plans and schematics, right?
Yes.
So that's
If you killed Ivar,
oh, if we killed Ivar,
We haven't killed
Oh, we
Ivar.
were supposed to kill Ivar. Yeah.
she
Um,
We have
offered you.
time?
She offered you our niece free of charge, and the blueprints she said she would exchange for Ivar's assassination.
Do we have time to assassinate Ivar?
We could do it right now.
We
Yeah.
have the strength to assassinate Ivar.
Yeah. You know
That's
what?
what I'm asking.
You know what? You know.
Why don't we send Ivar? How about instead of us receiving letters, we send Ivar a letter and say, Ivar, meet us at the docks in this shitty district where the dragon is that you don't know about.
It's so stupid in my actual
Didn't he give you a
words.
mission?
Did yes.
You can tell him to meet it. You can tell him to meet us there with whatever you got.
Sebastian, are you good at sending convincing letters?
Myself? Oh, hard to say. Convincing letters, like forging one?
Not necessarily forging, but making it look official, like, hey, this letter is in regard to a mission that you would enlisted us for, and we need to talk to...
Wait, we have legitimate business to meet with them. We need to get to Waterdeep. For Ivar. Ivar, get us to Waterdeep. That's it. We legitimately just need to say, hey, can you get us to Waterdeep?
Dame L'Oreal already said she was gonna get us to Waterdeep.
You
Yeah,
stupid idiot! Grab Cervantes.
What?
Yes, but Ivar doesn't know that. We're lying.
Why does that matter?
We're trying to kill Ivar.
We're just trying to get him to a meeting point so we can kill him.
Oh, I get it. Does Dame L'Oreal have booze in here?
This is why we have to yell.
Give me the beer. Starts drinking the beer.
I guess if she did have booze in here, she would have started drinking it.
Do you go through her desk drawers?
No, I'm not gonna go through her desk drawers, but is there like a decanter just sitting on the side?
No, there is not. The closest thing you see is that amongst the like holy scrolls and stuff that are on the rug, there's a empty teapot.
Gentlemen, I also regret to inform you we have to go to Tannis' house anyways.
Why is that?
Because that's where that Ivar lives there.
Well, you know what? Tannis did. If Tannis wants us to kill Ivar, Tannis wouldn't mind us, visiting.
He wants us to kill Ivar, but
Not
not
in
Not in the house.
Not
That
in
would
the
be
house.
Yeah, no, not.
I know, we don't have to kill him in the house. We can tie him up and then, sneak
What?
him out. like,
What?
I
we
don't think. Look, after meeting Ivar that one first time in person, I don't think he's the type that we could just easily tie up. When we face him, that's gonna be it. We face him.
Yeah,
there.
we gotta. It'll be life or death. We gotta. It's
And-
him or us.
And he might.
Seems like either way I could use a nap.
He might also have a little bit of help as well.
That's
depending
true.
on. Yeah.
Why don't we ask, you know, our poor enslaved friend, whose house we were occupying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying she might be with him.
We're doing that thing where we're talking a lot again.
You're
Okay.
alone. Dame L'Oreal went down. You're in her office.
Oh no, I just mean I'm just getting annoyed that we're talking so much.
Yeah, I'm getting analysis paralysis.
enough.
Let's just go fucking kill him.
No, that's how it got us in the first.
I could use a whole lot of long rest before we kill anyone.
Oh, we do not have the time.
Wait,
Yeah,
Wait,
we have
2 days.
2 days.
2
We have
days.
2 days. We
No,
either
yeah.
Day 1,
We-
kill Ivar. Day 2, prison break.
close to
Do
this.
you
So
need
close.
healing?
You know what? Lars, you're right. Let's send him a letter. We'll meet up about business, and then we'll fuck him up in the alleyway.
Yeah. Do you need healing? Is that
I
what
don't
you
need healing.
Spell slots.
I've used a lot of magic.
Well, you know what? It's illegal here, so stop complaining. But also, slaps. Just you have a okay. No. So when he slaps you, his hand is he's not muscular.
He's a
He
soft
looks
boy.
anti-muscular. So it doesn't even hit you that hard. But you do feel a small tingling.
Small tingling.
I have 1 spell slot available, but not like I need it. It's fine.
No, I don't need any healing. I'm fine.
He needs a spell slot. The issue is if we take a long rest, or I guess a long rest is 8 hours. Would we have time to take a long rest and then meet up Ivar tonight?
Well, what time is it now?
Noon.
It's like, well, you've been bullshitting for quite a while. It's like 2 o'clock.
Like we tell him like meet up at 8. Maybe we should be like polite about this and like invite him to dinner first.
The cover of the moon.
Hey, why don't you bring your slave? You know, it can be really nice and all this kind of stuff.
Oh,
Is anybody going to, I suppose, Davril, are you going to explain how very much of a bad idea it would be to fight Ivar if he still has control of Madame Flowers?
I was implying that to Lars earlier. Depending on where we meet him, it's going to be a fucking shit show.
We.
So should we not? Do
He
that?
has. Why is that? Why should we not
Yes, why is
attack Ivar?
That's a good question. I wanted answers as well.
Well, I guess since you guys are helping us, let's just say he might have a powerful djinn under his control.
Yeah, killing Ivar's off the table now.
Well, not off the table, just
Well, yeah, not off the table. It's on the back burner.
yeah.
If he were to lose it, he would be vulnerable.
Yes, I know where the item of what she's being held in, but I don't know whatever sort of lock or key or however you can spell his whole
I would just have to get the item off of his person.
How about
like that, yeah.
How about we do this? We will promise Tanis that we will kill Ivar, but we need to get into that prison.
Tit for tat. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
You might be able to convince her of that. I mean,
I might. I don't know. I'll be asking a lot. This is literally the first day and back on my job after retirement.
What? What?
Look, we could also do this, you know, insidiously with like, you know, more assassination type means like toxins or something. We don't have to necessarily fight him in an alleyway.
Yeah.
Are you going to scream your name and then
time?
be-
yeah. Last time we tried that, you.
Listen, I do that because I had something personal with him. This guy is just a hit.
That's
No,
a
this is
good
personal,
point.
honestly.
How long did it take to?
Ivar was not on my list, well, at least not immediately on my list until Tanis hired us. So I don't give 2 shits.
Well, he did try to assassinate us.
Just this morning, actually.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do that, you know. It's what are you gonna
That's
do?
also true. That is also very true.
I don't take it personally. It's just business. I'm a Joaquin
It's
worshiper.
very personal.
Wait, crazy idea. Crazy, stupid idea. We know where Ivar wants to meet us at that ambush. I'm not saying we go walk into it, but maybe suss it out and maybe they're there. I know that'd be a dumb idea if they were there, but Maybe.
Wait, go to the point where we are ambushed and see if people are there, if Ivor's there?
Well, we know it's an ambush, so we just don't fall into the whole ambush.
You already got ambushed last time. That trap has already been sprung on you.
The letter, the 10.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Never mind.
Yes.
That.
And I'm assuming he knows we're alive, at this point, I'm guessing. So
We did leave a whole fuck ton of dead bodies in the middle of a public
I
promenade, so yes.
I did read a book one time where like there
Clearly
was like
Cervantes.
yeah, believe it or not, it was a children's book. In the setting, this really evil, secretly evil businessman like invites a woman to dinner, and then it's at her favorite restaurant. It's a public place. She thinks it's safe to conduct business, so she walks in and sits down and goes, "I'm here for this very awkward conversation where I know I'm in trouble, but at least I know I'm safe." And then he snaps his fingers, and then all the patrons get up and leave, and the door is locked. What if we do that?
Wait, you said this was a children's book?
Yeah.
How would we do that?
yeah,
Where would you do that?
how, where, what?
The slippery elf!
You're gonna have to give Martine a lot more money.
I don't think we have that much
I
power.
was really hoping he was going to say the Black Gauntlet.
The black guy.
Dear Ivar, please meet us at my favorite shitty brothel.
Oh, it could be like a sex assassination. Like he's like here he is naked in bed, and then we get him.
The moment they see us, they're gonna try to kill us.
Let's go to
Fuck
town.
it. What? You know what? Fuck it. New option. Just walk up to the prison. Just fucking walk up to it.
Yeah, I think our best bet is to we can either reach out to the wizards if we can get a hold of them, or we just fucking just turn
Wait a minute.
ourselves in.
Or yeah, we could. We literally have. Okay, let's actually do that. We could go communicate with the wizard assholes because we haven't done that. And
Let's go do
there's
that.
a house. And hold on, I'm coming up with I have an idea. We go to the fucking bar thing. We sleep, but we also talk to the people who get in contact with the fucking wizards. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Hold on. Yeah.
A bad idea? That sounds like a great idea.
No, I said
said better.
Better idea. Better.
All right.
Sorry. I'm getting too excited. My words are slurring.
Yeah, let's do that.
Did you get all that, DM?
So, we're going to the slippery elf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I've got. Okay. Okay, we're at the slippery elf.
Hey, Martine. I'm back.
Happy here?
Metal, you're back.
Oh, Metal is
Oh.
not supposed to be back.
He
Hoot,
didn't get
hoot.
deleted this didn't get deleted last time.
A metal owl flies off in the distance.
Yes, you've returned to the slippery elf. And Davril, I would say every time during that whole conversation, anytime somebody mentioned Ian as a pocket watch or doing anything with that, you felt Poppy under your hat tense up. Every time.
Tell Poppy to just don't worry about Ian.
I know what'll ease your nerves. I slide a shot of whiskey down his shirt.
She's under his hat.
Oh, I slide it up to his hat.
I don't know how you do that and then not spill it down somebody's shirt.
How about
Oh, no,
just lift
you-
up the hat?
If you lift the hat up, you just two tiny little invisible paws, you feel something grab a hold of it and yank it in there, and then it's just tiny little slurps. And then you all hear telepathic hiccups.
Oh. Everybody hiccup.
Also, as we're entering the bar, I'm gonna slap Lars's ass.
You let
What
the
the? What's going on here? Like,
Man, that was really smart, pulling that sappy shit on her. Girls love that shit.
what?
Yeah, it was like it was really good.
It's genuine. It comes from the heart, and not the heartburn,
Yeah.
Do something
It
wrong.
definitely was elbow nudge. Let's go get you a drink.
I get a drink.
What were you gonna say?
Gets me a drink.
What were you gonna say, Zach?
I was gonna see if Taffy was here.
Make a perception check.
I'll have expertise in perception one day, but not today. Huh, 16.
Let me. Which of these? Where are you, Taffy?
Where in the world is
Ta-
Darby
Ta-
standing go?
Do. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Come here. Give me your stealth. Give me your stealth. You don't see shit.
I
You do not. Nope. All right. So, you come in, you get drinks, whatever. You say, "Hey, Martine," and Martine's, "You're back again."
You know, frankly, I don't even know why they sent that gnome after me. I could have stayed here drinking and they would have showed up here either way.
I did wonder about that. It seems like it's pretty easy to find you wherever you are.
Although that pitcher of beer came in pretty good handy.
I found that is the case. Just having a pitcher of beer on hand really does enhance most interactions.
Martine, I'll take mine to go, I say as casting magic, and this is under my breath, casting magic without a whole lot of doing so subtly takes a lot out of me, so I'm probably going to hit the hay a little early. But let me know how things go, and as I kind of side-eye Arsene and, or Arson or whatever, and I make a telepathic connection with them without them knowing, and take my beer and go upstairs.
Okay.
To my room.
Yes, and Martine's like, "You want to take your beer to go?" Hand you the mug. She's like, "Do you need a lid?"
Yeah, I'm typically pretty careful. I'll be fine.
All right.
I need a lid, Martine.
And a straw.
She pulls out like a McDonald's lid and straw, and she puts it over the top of your pint glass, and she hands it to you.
Thank you.
By the time I get upstairs and close the room, since this telepathic connection lasts for 6 minutes,
Okay.
and I can speak telepathically within 5 miles of one another. So once I've made the connection, I can pretty much talk to him from anywhere. But
Okay.
I will message to Arsene. How am I pronouncing this? I mean, help me.
Arsene. Like it's like
Okay.
arson, but like fancy. Say it like it's
Fancy
fancy.
arson.
Like
Fancy
French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arsene. When the rest of them have gone to bed, feel free to swing by my office.
Oh shit, you do mental shit, don't you? Oh damn. All right.
Martine,
Mm-hmm.
we like whisper and kind of like make sure none of people who aren't us aren't super close, and just kind of like whisper and say, "We need to get into contact with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know which ones."
She flicks you in the symbol of Lysander and says, "Not that one, I assume?"
No.
We just came from there.
But stop telling people this.
I wondered where you got that much money.
I'm an honest man.
You are full of shit. What do you need me to get in contact with our friends? All right. The head friend? She means a bet.
Yeah.
Probably.
The annoying one. She means Subri.
Both.
Oh, you're supposed to check on Subri.
Yeah, both. I do need to talk to Subri.
Both. Lovely. I could probably arrange for them to be here in the morning.
Any...
The table, you do know that I have sending spells.
Have you met them?
I haven't, but if you give me some clues, things like that, I don't know.
I don't know how sending spell actually works.
Yeah.
25 words or less
I mean, you did.
in a message that
Huh.
can go anywhere that's on the plane.
Should I even talk to this
Do you want me to send someone? Or not?
Yeah, send someone.
Okay.
Who's
goes-
sick or spaz?
Virgil. Yeah? Go, come here. Well, yeah, Martine. How can I help? I need you to go talk to our friends and bring them back here in the morning. Say breakfast. Does breakfast work for you, gentlemen?
Breakfast
Yes.
works.
Great. That clear, Virgil? Our friends, the both of them, you know, the important one and the pretty one, both of them, here for breakfast. Understand? Well, sure, I'm not that dumb, Martine. I got it. I could do it. And he scrambles off into the night. We'll see how well that goes.
Oh no.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
Yep.
I take my to-go beard to my room and, as is ritual, lock the door. Then point myself towards the door in case Cervantes tries to make me do anything.
I wanted to contact Taffy again, but now that I know there's a mental leak in my head, I don't want to do it anymore.
A what?
My mind has been compromised.
My mind's been compromised. I will drink a little and wait for Julian to get back.
Oh, I'm here.
You're here?
You just can't see me. I have Bluetooth earbuds.
He's got a literal telepathic connection to us.
I'm always listening.
Then I'll just go upstairs.
Okay. So, you all are relying on Virgil to deliver this message. Cool.
Do you trust your brother that much?
No. But what?
Oh.
Wait. Does Lars know? Does Lars know of the sending ability of Sebastian?
Yeah, you had him send a sending spell to Dame L'Oreal.
Backup plan. I'm gonna go to Sebastian before he can, I don't know, rest.
So we both go into his room at the same time and go, "Hey, Sebastian, what do you?"
Arson.
Lars.
Roll me insight checks.
The office has two people. What are you doing here?
Oh, god damn it!
You okay, Arsene, you assume you're like, I really thought that he was with Dame L'Oreal? Like there was that whole thing? But like, is he trying to get like a side piece on Dame L'Oreal? Like that's a bold move. Lars, you assume that there's something nefarious happening. You don't know what, but you assume that these two people, you assume there's something going on.
Something nefarious. Okay.
I would say with a 14, you probably just assume that these two people were working together from the beginning. Like you're taking this as evidence that they're in cahoots.
Spies were inside job all along. I need to speak to Julian. Or not Julian.
I was like,
Sebastian.
yeah.
Lars needs to speak to Julian.
Oh God.
Go ahead. We're all trusted here.
Yes, we all are. Opens door, like looks at, like it gives him the oh the whole time, and just closes the door on him. I turn around, and I see Sebastian. Office?
You gonna knock on the door, or?
No, I was hoping to just escape, honestly.
You just walk in.
Yeah, no, because I was keeping my eye on Arson the whole time. Like I don't just trust him. Like, fuck. All right, close the door on Arson.
Laura's. Good evening, and me without my pistol.
Oh,
I'm assuming you've just walked into my room.
yes.
How can I help you?
I require your services as a message sender.
All right. I have enough left over to send a message. What? But we to send it to whom?
How many messages could you send?
Let me see here. Well, assuming we're done for the day, I could send a total of a single message. I know it's a little underwhelming, but it's what I've got.
I think a single message would work. Could you send a message to Yvette? Because I don't think my brother might be successful.
Whom?
Yvette? Do you know
Okay.
this person?
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do. Roll deception if you'd like to pretend you don't.
I like tenser music.
Oh yeah, no. You're like, who? You make him repeat the name a few times. Just like,
That. How do you spell that?
With letters.
You think I know how to spell?
With my intelligence, you think I know how to spell?
Well, like earlier, perhaps if you had something personal of a bet, an object, something that would remind you of them, I could use it to send a message to them.
I honestly don't have anything like that for a bet. I met them like once or twice.
you do have the empty bottle of exceptionally expensive scotch that Subri gave you.
Nothing at all?
Okay. Change it. Change to the receiver. To Subri. Do you know this person?
I don't know, it rings a little bit of a bell, but I can certainly try. Again, if you have something personal of theirs.
Yeah. Hands over an empty bottle of very expensive alcohol.
No kidding. Saving this for a special occasion.
It's
Uh,
they drank it. This is a 10,000
Oh,
gold.
it's just
This is a 10,000 gold bottle of scotch that they drank before they realized how much
Okay,
it was
so-
worth.
it's an empty bottle.
It is an empty bottle.
Well, then I hope it was a special occasion.
it was productive. And expensive.
All right. What do you want me to send to Subri?
For them to meet us at this bar as soon as they can. And to bring a bet. And if they can, make sure my brother Virgil. Well, I gotta start counting. It's 25 letters, isn't it?
Yeah. 25 words.
25 words?
25 letters would not be a lot.
I bet. I have word. Please make sure Virgil doesn't die.
Lives.
I have
One
10
word.
more words. Anybody want to give me an ethereal suggestion of what else I need to add? All right.
You already
so-
have meet us
Uh,
at bar.
Please meet us at Martine Bar with the bet. Please make sure Virgil doesn't die.
Okay. If you write this
no.
down. Oh,
He
oh.
was sent. There we go.
Okay, if you write this down and you hand it to me, I will read it as a sending spell verbatim to Subri.
Doesn't matter what language.
I can speak in Common and Elvish. Let's see if the sending spell cares about language.
Is it language? barred?
No, I think he says like send it into a DM on Discord.
Is it a fax?
I don't know that we-
fucking-
We have to, but if you write it down, then I can read it verbatim, and then it will be sent. So the gist of it is sent.
Okay.
I
I'll
do
send
not
this.
know if it requires us to speak the same language, though. Oh wait,
Subri speaks Common and Elvish and Primordial, so
I do have I have Elvish. So if you need me to be a little bit more encrypted, I can send in Elvish. But
I'll just send it as common because that's
because Lars is Common.
Yeah.
unless it's
Basic.
goblin or orc.
intercepting sending spells is like dimmer shit.
Wrong campaign.
Wrong
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah. Sorry, I was being cautious. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So what does Sebastian do when he gets the message? Like, is there like a process when he sends it?
How I send it?
Yeah, because Lars is like kind of eyeing you like kind of suspiciously once he like gives you the letter. Like, what is he gonna do now?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any more subtle spells. So what I do is I just reach into my pocket. I pull out a little, piece of copper wire. I twist it around my finger as though it were a ring, and then I like trace the words themselves, and then let them go into the air until they're just out into somewhere. And then I wait.
Dope.
If they've heard me, they will respond.
You hear back immediately. She says, "Oh, hello, Sebastian. You've hooked up with some other less subtle people, I see. Tell them that I could come right now. But do you want me to?"
I pause and I look around. Bit of a sticky wicket, Lars. They said that they could come right now, and they asked if you wanted them to come right now. Here's the problem. I can't send another sending spell.
As you're saying this, Subri sends you a sending spell
Oh,
directly back.
Honestly, yeah, full send. Also, please make sure let's do that. Why not? Fuck this. I can stay up for a bit. I mean, in a bar, nothing crazy should happen.
okay. So Subri sends me a sending spell?
Yes. I'm making sure that I'm following the rules.
You are the rules. What are you talking about?
I am. I talk a lot though, so I want to make sure that I'm not putting too much in there. She says, after she does it, she waits. Like, she probably would wait for you to complete that conversation to see if you have another sending spell, and then when she realizes that you don't, she'll send one to you, and says, "I assume this is Dyer. If you're contacting me, how much firepower do I need to bring?"
Lars, they are curious if they need to bring any firepower with them. Or is this a more subtle conversation that you need to have with them?
Anything that can get anybody out of prison. But I don't think so. Or you know what? Just say it's just a conversation.
To be clear, were we contacting her for backup to kill Ivar or backup to break into the prison?
Wait, you're right. I lost my track.
I was like, I'm getting confused now.
Ivar, right? That's what we were dealing with. Fuck me.
No, we're putting that on the back burner, I thought.
That's on the back burner. Prison.
So, I will like to remind you, this is a mage prison inside which magic does not work.
Yeah.
Do you think that the mages are the best people to help you with this?
I don't think, but Ivar, just say just tell him we have to deal with Ivar and a Jin.
All right. Do you want to write all this down for me, or should I just wing it?
Yeah. you want me to do a word check or?
Yes.
I mean, if it's just like we have to deal with Ivar and a Jinn, that's like less than 10 words.
Yeah. Come now. We have to deal with Ivar and the Jinn. It's less dire and more of a, send a message as a favor to a new friend.
I'm gonna go back down to the bar and just drink, I guess. Not drunkenly drink, just, exist. Leaves.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Thank you. Is Arson still out there, like, just waiting at the door?
Hold on. Fuck. My rolls are sucking today.
That would be against my passive perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd win.
I'd win? Oh,
Yeah.
then I'm...
Yeah.
I imagine that there's like a suit of armor for some reason in the hallway, and he's just in there.
Lars looks at it and goes, well, that's very nice. And just goes back down.
The shadows move, and then he just kind of steps out from behind it, and then knocks on Sebastian's door, and then walks inside.
There you are, discreet as always.
Yep. What did you wish to discuss with me?
Arson, I was curious, more of a consultation. Now, you are tight with some interesting circles.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, being amongst the Shadow Thieves, active or even retired, still puts you in a position of heightened intelligence, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your impression of this group?
I am surprised they lasted this long. Holy shit. They have painted target after target after target on their backs. Pissed off so many people and are apparently trying to piss off more.
Yes, and that's what's on the surface. And yet, today, after only 24 hours of spending any amount of time with them, I walked into the office of the most powerful person in the Order of the Radiant Heart. I haven't done that quite yet. And yet I did it today, with very little resistance. And one of them sleeping with her.
Yeah.
How would a bunch of idiots do that on accident?
To be honest, they have some sort of serendipity or something like that. I thought I would never, ever be part of an adventuring band, and then all of a sudden I hear Tanis needs some help. Some other things happened. And I'm swept up, they're just gathering intel and swept up into the wizard. The wizard has a magic ring that has wishes on it. You were at that part of the conversation. My boss's magic ring.
There's part of me that's curious if the wizard is the one pulling the strings.
He's got something to do with it.
Well, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but it seems as though they have that ring under lock and key.
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting that anytime soon.
I'm only sharing this with you because I imagine you are discreet enough to know what to do with this information. But if we had a ring that could use wish, then we might be able to use that wish to disable whatever it is that is causing the prison from being an anti-mage area. The thing that turns the magic off, a wish spell might be strong enough to disable that.
All right.
Anyway, pleasure meeting with you. I've heard of these chuckle fucks, but I figured that you are as much of a wild card as they are.
I'm starting to
Oh,
think so, yes.
and keep my little skill under wraps, please.
I will. I will. No one will.
Much.
I'll just telepathically. Is that still there? I'll just telepathically tell you. No one will know.
Yeah, it only lasts for a few bits, but you know what? I trust you.
All right. Then I will leave his room.
Okay. Is there
I-
any?
I go to investigate a certain book, and then take the spotlight off of me, please.
Okay. Yeah, you can read Elvish, so it is very easy for you to read. It's just written in Elvish. And it documents her rise through the ranks in the Order of the Radiant Heart. It documents her experiences in early Ethkatla and how frustrated she is with all of it, and there goes into detail, but you basically get the impression of a woman who has seen more than a century of bullshit and bloodshed and is doing whatever she can at this point to do something about it.
Is it like a diary or more of like a memoir?
It's a diary.
You stole a girl diary?
I don't know. I stole a book. I didn't know what it was.
Can't wait to find out. She noticed it went missing after we left her office.
Hope she doesn't do daily logs.
Oh, shit.
Did you see anything about Lars in there?
Yeah.
Do you flip all the way to the end?
I just get the gist of it. It's kind of long, like it's not a
Yes.
short thing, so I'm not going to read it all at once.
Yeah, and you would notice that the entries are dated, but they aren't every day. So sometimes there's 3 or 4 days between them, sometimes a week. There were a few where maybe it had gotten lost for a couple years and then she found it and brought it up again, that sort of thing. Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything? Davril, Cervantes?
Davril, we should get some drinks together. We don't spend enough time socializing.
There's a reason for that.
What? Come on. Martine, get this man a whiskey. He looks like a whiskey kind of guy. I'm just gonna hold Davril hostage and just play 20 questions with him and just chat.
She pours the whiskey and she looks at you being held hostage by Cervantes. She pours you another one. She just puts 2 shot glasses out.
Alright, I guess I'll try to outdrink. Cervantes is
Outdrink
drinking all day.
Cervantes.
Yeah.
That's a horror. But he's already drunk, right? He's been drinking all day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what was his last? His last con save was a...
He's just had a steady flow through him all day.
Yeah, it's a 14, yeah. Okay, yeah. You want to have a drinking contest?
What's my con? Sure. One thing Davril does want to do is the girl Teresa perhaps in this bar or hanging around.
Make a perception check. Nope. You see the sort of usual suspects minus Lars's brother Tally. You don't see Teresa.
All right, then yeah, I'll drink with Cervantes.
Cervantes is he gets you a drink and he's like, let's talk. We don't get a chance to talk. And you're like, let's drinking contest. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, every time you beat me, I'll answer one question truthfully.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, Martine says, do you want me to break out the special brew?
Is it that kind of night, Davril? Are we off? Are we off business?
Let's not, look, people are after. Let's not get too carried away.
What time of day is it? Is it 5 o'clock?
Yeah, Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock maybe, yeah.
Oh, we'll be sober by tonight. You know, I don't think we have anybody else coming, right? Like, I mean, we're not gonna meet the others till breakfast.
Not that I know of.
Uh,
I guess so.
All right, bring out that special brew.
All right. She pulls again that misshapen black glass bottle. And this is the one that's got Infernal across the bottom of it. And she has the two shot glasses out. And then they just have the regular whiskey. And just, we'll start with these. And then she pours out a few more shots of the special brew. So she puts the whiskey shots in front of you first.
All right, Davril, this is the good stuff, so I'm gonna make sure that we even the playing field and have some fun here. I'm gonna cast Bless on both Davril and myself.
Yeah, alright.
Best of luck, Davril.
God, I
Yep.
hope we don't have to fight anything.
How does Cervantes bless the drinks?
I hold my hands out over the shots and I wave my hand as it glows golden. And I dig into my coin purse and I take out gold and I go plink, 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 and I'm plinking a glowing gold coin into each shot, and the shot begins to glisten a little bit.
Hell yeah.
This is way pretty cool.
Marty's like, I get to keep those, right?
Oh, that's your tip.
Wonderful. All right.
Oh, no.
All right. She bangs on the bar. She starts the drum roll on the bar, and then she stops.
Here we
Take your
go.
shot and do your con save,
Alright.
and it's plus a D4. Ooh,
Well,
Marty.
off to a bad start.
All right, here we go. Oh no!
Oh, it's
So
gonna
you
come down to the D4.
Oh!
Oh
You
no.
both knock it back, and you are. It's just whiskey, but you were not expecting the gold coin at the bottom to still be warm when you did the shot, and like Davril, it like throws you off a little bit because it like hits your lips and you're like, oh, and you sputter a little bit, but you keep everything down. Cervantes, you, because you've already been drinking, you throw the shot back and like drink the coin too, and it smacks you in the back of the throat, and you have to spit the gold coin out, and you're like, oh.
Tastes like
God.
metal. Ugh.
Yeah,
Tastes like a nickel.
yeah, it was pretty gross.
They've been in my pockets a little too long.
Yeah, they're a little sweaty.
Oh,
Okay.
that was good, right?
Yep. I'm feeling it. Yep. Oh, jeez.
Martine takes the shot glasses with the gold coins and puts them underneath the empty ones, puts them underneath the bar, moves the shot glasses with the special brew and the gold coins up, and she starts the drum roll. We don't stop here until someone pukes.
You know, we don't.
Instantly regret this decision.
I'm going for it. Oh my god!
Oh, okay. Roll your d4s.
Let's see.
Okay.
12.
18.
Excellent. Okay. So Cervantes, it is hitting you. You're like, I've been day drinking all day, like, and Davril, you feel pretty good about this one. You're prepared for the coin, so like, the liquor tastes absolutely the worst. Like, you ever had that friend that for some reason has it in their mind that they want to make moonshine? This really tastes like somebody's homemade moonshine. Like, there's a weird hint of like rubber, like burnt rubber at the end. It's gross, but you're holding it down so far.
This is their like specialty stuff. Okay.
How are we feeling, gentlemen?
Just gonna like.
Ask me a question.
I'm,
Cervantes.
I'm gonna say a prayer as they're prepping the next one.
All right. She moves him forward, puts him underneath. All right, let's go. Brrr. And at this point, you notice that there's like everybody sort of watching. There's people standing on the tables to watch this happen.
Man, I'm rolling terrible.
Oh, damn. Ah,
Oh, I got a 17 on this one.
You're blessed.
that's 11.
Okay. You kind of feel yourselves both even out. Like, you looking at each other, and, like, Cervantes seems to have found his stride again. Cervantes, if you would like to ask a question.
Daryl, do you like me?
Forbidden romance.
Do you like me?
Yeah, like, look, Cervantes, I know you're grieving after your dead wife. I mean, you've definitely gotten me in a situation that I did not think I would be in, but I mean, we're in it together, so I wouldn't be here if. Yeah, so we're in it together.
I don't think that answers my question. Get the next shot.
I think it definitely answers your question.
All right, Martine moves the next shot over, puts him between you. Brrr. Oh,
Ah, crap, I'm losing it.
Here we go. 21.
so with that, Davil, you take another shot, and you feel that, like, shoe rubber burnt feeling creep up, and it's coming up the back of your throat. And Martine recognizes the look on your face and just grabs the bucket from behind the bar, and she puts it in front of you. And at the bottom of the bucket is like the bar rag, and it's got all of like the wet bits of different liquor and beer in there, and the smell hits you and you just puke.
Oh, disgusting.
So
Oh, I pat him on the back.
it was very close. I was doing by fails and saves. Davril has 3 fails and 1 success, and Cervantes had 2 fails and 2 successes. And Davril just lost his lunch first.
You alright there, Davril?
As I'm puking, I'm like, you get one more question.
Only one. I've only gotten asked 2 questions. Let's see. Davril. With where I'm going with my goals, do you think you and everyone else are in it for the long haul?
I think at this point we're on a path that it'd just be hard to get off. Once again, you weren't there for that, but I'm not really probably murder happy as you are, you know, to kill every Slim Chan out there. But I mean, there's no turning back now, is what I'd say.
I'm just saying. I think I could certainly use the help, but I think each of you always show a concerning amount of reservation about every step further we take. If you want out, you know, you don't have to be with me on this.
Well, even if I did leave, I'm pretty sure they'd come find me. I did sleep with the dictator's wife, so I mean, if he finds out about it, I'm pretty dead. I'm still sore.
Well, I mean, how was that, by the way? You know, how was that? Regret it? You want more?
It was an experience. But I don't know. After hearing Lars' confession, I guess I'm just drunk, so I'm just opening it up. Got me thinking. You know, uh, she's very nice and has some she's very, very strong, but I just there might be someone else who has my attention, if I'm being honest. But uh, yeah, so I think that was it was good for what it's worth. But yeah, maybe not again anytime soon, unless I heal up first.
Well, thing is, here, heal up. I might have to pay a visit to her myself. Now, Davril, I mean, that's you in particular, and I know Lars is in the thick of it too, but we have two new members of the party who don't have to be a part of this. They still have a way out of this. Do we want to drag more people into this?
Oh, if I was there, damn it.
Well, I believe Arson's in it for the ring, so as long as we have the ring, he's gonna keep following us around.
Poppy is in your hair and is like curled as tight as like you feel her curl even tighter around you.
I feel like part of his like dreads are being pulled back, which is not helping.
Well, this is another thing that we need to talk about, Davril, too. I mean, we have the ring. You could if you wanted to walk away from all this, you could make it all disappear.
I could. Yeah. But I mean, look, the wish that's not for me to make. I probably would make a bad decision with it. I don't know what Sebastian's gain is from this. He calls us a wild card, but I consider him more of a wild card. I don't know too much about him. At least we know what I guess Arson's plan is, or his motive for hanging out with us.
Unless we mention Ian. You know, Davril, has Ian shared anything with you about how he feels and what's going on with him? He's always so distant. Every time I talk to him, it's like I'm talking to a brick wall.
I think there's a lot on his mind. Remind me or not? Was Cervantes there when Ian
No.
shared? Okay, man. Then I'm just like, yeah. I think he just has a lot on his mind. I don't know his full story. But it seems like he's been through a lot.
I'm gonna insight to check that one.
So, and I'm leave you.
I didn't roll well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Davril is a very charming drunk. It just lets his natural charisma out when he's like this.
You know, I just look down at what little drink I have left and I go, I like y'all. I wish Ian would open up a little bit more. I like him. I try to be his friend, but then he's always like, Also, what's with the scar on his face?
I mean, it's probably a battle scar or something like that. You know, we all get them.
Yeah, that one looks like real bad. Also, he's blue.
See, this is the stuff that makes me think you're low-key racist.
I'm not racist. I'm just curious. I've never seen a blue tiefling before. And then out of nowhere, this like very strange, secretive, mysterious tiefling in a color I've never seen a color on before shows up with a scar on his face. I'm like, I have questions on questions on questions. And every time I ask a question, he's like, I don't want to answer.
I'm sure he will answer when he is ready.
And you also have noticed that he can't see in the dark, which is very odd for a tiefling. He doesn't have dark vision.
That too. So I'm just... Yeah, not that I have anything against blue people, it's just I've never seen a blue tiefling before.
I mean, they come in, different shades of red and maybe a little purplish, so I mean, it's not impossible, right?
I'm not one to say. Well, thanks for spending some time with me, Brad.
Brad?
Davril.
Man, everybody's crossing dimensions in this episode. It is about this time. Everybody who's proficient in Arcana feels something really weird sort of shift in someplace in the bar, like upstairs someplace. You feel something shift. And Subri and Abet have teleported into the teleportation circle on Lars's request. And Virgil comes down and he just runs around. He's like, y'all, come on. You got a meeting that you got to get to. Also, did you know it makes you feel real nauseous when you teleport like that?
You get used to it.
I don't want to get used to that. Go upstairs, please. I'm gonna go puke someplace.
All right.
Is this for the folks in the rooms or us in the lobby as well?
He would have gone around to everybody and he would have gotten everybody.
Davril, I thought they weren't coming till breakfast.
I thought, wait, what time is it? Did we?
Is this the next day?
No shit.
Martine's like, it's dinner time.
Oh, fuck.
Girl boss.
Well, Martine, I'm taking this bucket with me. I might need it later.
Please, dump it out the back window if you're gonna do that, not the front.
Come on, Davril.
And you can go upstairs and meet them in the meeting room where Cervantes discovered the teleportation circle. Sebastian, do you join them?
I do not.
Okay. Arnice, do you join them?
Yes.
Okay. So you all get pulled in there, and you see Subri, and Subri is wearing like a robe. Like, she has clearly been in like full Kafkan rich girl on her back patio mode. She did not put on like her wizard's robes or anything. She is just like, you can see that she's got house slippers on the bottom. And she looks otherwise hale and hearty. Her long dark hair is brushed, combed. She doesn't have any visible wounds. And Abet is looking a little worse for wear. Much better than the last time you'd seen him, but he still appears to be in the process of completely recuperating from his near-death experience in the sewers. And Subri looks around, and she's looking for someone, and sort of raises her eyebrows. Says, "All right, yes, I'm here. What? We're here."
I push Lars forward.
Fuck. My fake beloved. I do hug her.
My faux darling.
I do like a performative like a greeting.
Like double cheek kisses.
Yeah.
You know. Yes.
I'm sorry to message y'all so early, and I bet I'm glad to see you're alive and doing better than dying.
Much better than dying. I've certainly been better, and I've definitely been worse. I died once. That was terrible. I do not recommend it.
Awful.
So, Subri said something.
So we have a plan, and we needed assistance. The man Ivar. We were hoping to see if we could get help in killing him.
Ivar Stride. The brother-in-law of Tanis Danaher, married to Sebastian Danaher.
Yep.
That one?
Yep.
And if he dies, Tanis will help us with another project.
Slap him. Stop telling people things.
They should know.
Tanis hired you
Mm-hmm.
to do this. Right. Of course they did. Of course they did. And you've asked for our help because the man looks like a pompous, rich jackass.
He has a gin.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
lovely.
Not to say that he's not powerful on his own either.
But we don't want
Fair.
that help.
Mm-hmm.
This could be beneficial to y'all in the long run. I'll just tell what we're getting from Tanis is plans for the prison that we're trying to break into. I'm pretty sure there's some people locked up there.
That's a good point, Davril. Actually, I didn't think about that.
And I think
Tanis
it's
is-
bucket.
Are you alright?
Us?
He has a
No.
bucket in his hands.
Yeah, I just puke in the
Yeah.
bucket. As soon as I bring up the point, I just puke in the bucket.
Davril, are you alright?
Mood.
Davril and I had a really good time.
Oh no.
We had some one-on-one bonding time. Although, I know Subri seems to be quite apprehensive about our request, but what Davril's point does stand. There are political prisoners in those confines that could really be released and be beneficial to our cause.
And yours.
Also, this is one step among many steps in our attempt to further ally your faction, ourselves, and the Shadow Thieves against the Cowled Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
We're building rapport, if you will.
Is this what Cervantes looks like when he's drunk?
I'm really good at being drunk.
For every mini.
I now.
It's him overcompensating to look sober.
Lars is wondering if this is how he does all his business transactions. Gets plastered.
I drink every day.
Highly functional alcoholic.
I'm a professional.
All right. Roll persuasion. Roll persuasion at advantage.
Oh, I'm not terrible at it.
All of us, or just?
Just the talky man, Cervantes.
Ah.
I rolled a 21.
A
What?
bet. That steeples his fingers together. I've heard that Ivar keeps suspect company. And would likely be excellent to take out. Subri, would you help your friends? She rolls her eyes very deeply. Well, I suppose I must, since you've still kept my father's horses hostage, much to my delight. So,
Forgot about
he is absolutely just in the throes of worry every day about the safety of his dear beloved friends, and I can't thank you enough for that. So,
My only regret is we didn't teach him more bad habits.
oh, that's true. You really should have taught Jack more bad habits. He's already very good at pickpocketing, but what about breaking and entering? Could you imagine a horse that was also a cat burglar?
What if we got him smoking?
That's true. He does like a good beer. I bet it wouldn't be that hard to get him smoking a cigar.
What have you been doing to these poor horses?
Oh no.
No, Jack does it of his own volition. He's a terrible, terrible equine creature. I hate him.
But you'll help us.
Yes, I'll help you.
Good.
What's the plan?
Plan so
You
far?
have a plan.
Yes, we do actually have a plan. These
Lovely.
guys just
We
you know,
do?
We do. It was to send a message to the bastard, get him
Oh,
to meet
yes.
us in like. You said there's a dragon in the city.
Well, we do legitimately. Yes, now I remember. We have legitimate business to meet with him, to do evil things that he wants us to do, and we were hoping to meet him. Hold on. No, Cervantes wanted him to meet at the dragon.
Yeah. That's why we kept it there. I mean, well, not that end, because, well...
And
I am still wondering if that is a good idea, but we can meet him.
we can ask the dragon for help nicely. You do have a way to do that. Or we do have a way to do that. I just nudged Avril.
Avril, you hear? Does he mean me?
Yes, we have. Yes, I think he needs you. And if you're up to it, you might.
Don't you want to make another friend?
Did I say that out loud? Oh no. I tried. I could. I wish Ian were here. I can talk to him. The shadow kill. I can talk to him.
Did I hear that in my mind, or is she saying this out loud?
I would say she's probably drunk enough that she is telepathically saying it to everybody that's part of the party. So I would say, likely, Sebastian, you also catch this.
Oh god.
We don't even necessarily need the dragon to be allied to us. It would help, but...
It would help. It would fuck things up. Also, it
And-
would help. You don't. I'll just mentally say you don't have to if you don't want to. Get out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he'd eat me. He'd likely eat you guys first. But I like most of you.
You know, now that I think about it, dragons like... You know what dragons like more than dead bodies? Money.
Stuff.
Alcohol, apparently.
They love stuff.
Yeah,
They
why
love
don't we
stuff.
why don't we offer it a tribute? Like, let's do a... In my true nature, we could just do business.
But how do you know what stuff it wants? Like, I
I
have-
figured they just like shiny shit.
I started a little hoard. Did I tell you guys? I started a little hoard. And it's like snacks.
That's
Like
very
I stole
lovely.
some butterscotch. So, but maybe the dragon. How do you know the dragon wants money?
Because
Everybody wants money.
Bahamut worshippers, Joaquin worshippers, money.
We are in the city of gold.
It was possible.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it if you guys want me to, pseudo dads.
The Dad Collective approves. I think that's the plan.
Let's
Fellow pseudo dads, is this what we want to do?
Oh,
The only question is, I mean, would there be a better location to do this?
not that I can think of.
He's probably going to. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're sending him the message, and he probably knows his assassination attempt failed earlier today, he's gonna probably come prepared himself. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, or say, no, I want to meet you somewhere else where I can kill you easily.
Exactly.
So we might not be able to even meet at the location we want to because either he suspects or he knows. And either way, he's not going to want to meet us on territory we might.
Well,
Either way,
all
we need-
the worst thing you can do is say no.
That is true, and send another kill squad.
Yeah. Let's
Well,
try
that's
to reach out to him.
we don't have to be out there in the open waiting for him. We can be like hiding.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the main objective is just to get him out the house because we can't kill him there.
Yeah, we don't want to kill him in front of his husband.
I mean, I'll stand out there and wait to receive them, and all of you can hide if you're afraid of dying.
Cervantes?
What? I mean, I'm just not a pussy.
Oh, okay.
Bunch
I
of
didn't know much
scaredy
use of
cats.
armor nowadays.
What if they attack us? They already have been. They die every time. When are they going to learn their lesson?
So far. Every
So
time,
far.
so far.
Far.
Everybody roll me general intelligence checks if you're in the room. I love your natural 20 minus 1.
Natural 20 minus 1.
Okay. Alright, so you're all sort of thinking about this and you're like, whatever, and Cervantes, you're like really in your element because you've got an excellent drunk going. You're like, well, if I were Ivar, there's no way I would meet us out someplace else. But what he would definitely meet us and not be suspicious at Madame Flowers. What if you manage to take her first? Davriel said he knows what she's being held in.
Oh, so it's not so much that he can conjure her out of nowhere. He needs the lamp. Or the flute, or whatever the hell
The
it
flute.
was. Yeah. So he needs to, like, rub the flute. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, then he's powerless to use her if we take it.
Where's the flute?
Davriel?
Oh, do you ask that out loud? So no.
Well, if we know what the flute is, and I was like, well, where is it? Look, we need to know.
So he would meet us at Madame Flowers' estate. We're gonna have to move those horses again. They're gonna be in danger.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really have to though.
Superi, you chaotic motherfucker.
I was like, I even knew who said it before he even said. I was like,
Thing is we're gonna wreck
Listen-
Madame Flowers' estate.
But listen, darlings, those horses are in line to inherit more than I am. I'm just saying.
Also,
wait.
what if we... What if we...
Hold on, no, shut up.
You shut up! Talk about horses.
They're in line to inherit money.
Yes.
What did you?
What?
Yes,
the
I mean,
fuck?
I get a large lump sum. I would inherit eventually more, because I would get the estates and the businesses and all of that stuff. But there's just a substantial amount of money put aside for these horses' care in the event of my father's death. And it really bugs me. Ignore me, please continue your conversation.
As a friend and not a possible fake suitor that might also inherit that money. Yes, this also bothers me. But as a friend, exclusively. Also, fucked up. The horses. What the fuck's wrong with your
Speaking of horses, what if we hired that unicorn bitch to come and help us with this too? Just call it all the favors.
Some of the Avengers.
We got some, like, sewer wizards. We got a half unicorn centaur.
LaRue, I love her. Should I call her? I could call her
Oh,
right
if
now.
you can call her, we should definitely get LaRue in here. I'll pay her. I'm willing to pay her.
Sebastian's room, real quick. Just knock on the door, pop my head
Hey.
in, and go.
As I
You're missing a
turn
lot
the
of-
door knock, I like shuffle the diary away. Yes?
You're missing a lot of shenanigans.
Why am I not surprised to hear that?
Also, we're planning Ivar's death. I was wondering if you wanted in on that or had any insight you could share.
I suppose I could listen in, but sure, why not? Give me a second, I'll be there.
All right.
Wait, is Super in there?
Yes.
All right, give me a second.
Insight check. What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
You're just like, I don't know, maybe he thinks Super is really cute. He wants to make sure that he looks his best.
Alright.
Psh, 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 psh.
And I'll go back to the room.
Is she unironically calling LaRue?
She's drunk.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and call her.
Yeah,
We're getting LaRue involved? Okay.
Okay.
Assemble the Avengers.
In the time that I haven't been there, I will have taken a short rest and will use the Bloodwell vial to refresh some of my sorcery points in case I need to read some people's minds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in the times before now, you could have all hit the short rest button if you had not done so already.
Neat.
I'll even count your drinking game as a short rest.
Wow, alcohol. And
I mean, you sometimes you feel refreshed after until the next day, you know. Yeah, so Poppy, she come out from underneath. She actually just sort of sits up so that the hat kind of slides backwards and is caught on her wings, and she puts either her paws on either side of her nose because she can't really send and be invisible at the same time. So, and she pops back into view. She's like, "Do you want to help us kill a bad person? They said that they would pay you." And uh-huh. That's really rude. I don't really want to. Okay, I'll ask. She said how much?
All right, team huddle. I have 300 gold.
I'll throw in.
I mean, I'm sorry. I have 200 gold.
I'll throw in 1,000.
What the?
I mean, I'll throw in 500.
It's my idea. I'll throw in 500.
So we have 500, 500, 1,000. Yeah, we got that's a.
And now I walk into the room.
You see Poppy sitting on the top of Davril's head, wearing his cowboy hat on her wings, and she's got her paws pressed to both of her nostrils.
Okay, that tracks, I guess.
So kind of you to join us.
Glad to be here. I say, rubbing my eyes as though I were tired already.
Does Subri immediately react?
Make me an insight check.
Oh, she's deceptive.
Damn it, she's one of us. I forgot. She's
Motherfucker. Son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
I forgot. Damn it.
Find a seat in the room and lean back in the chair.
Yeah, y'all don't know shit.
You don't know shit. All right.
You don't know
fine.
shit. So 2,200 gold is how much you're gonna offer LaRue? Okay. Poppy says. They said they could offer 2,200. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard that word before. I can't. Is that even possible? Okay, do I have to? She said no.
Damn, that's not enough.
She said she doesn't shit on the street for less than 5,000 gold.
Bougie ass bitch.
If you recall, this is a fey creature that has her own private estate on the Moonshay Isles.
I'll tell her it was a pleasure, and I can't wait to Oh shit, who's riding her race? Oh, I'm fucking riding.
I don't know if she's even worth that much in combat. 5,000 for one combat assistance? Fuck.
We got Subri. We'll be fine.
We'll be good.
We just need to get Madame Flowers away from.
Yeah, we have daddy issues on our side.
We need to summon Manifold. No.
Where's
Your goal is to... Wait, why do you need Madame Flowers?
We don't
She's the
actually
gym.
need her.
I don't think I would have informed them that Madame Flowers was the gym. I would just say
Ah.
there is a gym.
Okay. So
But
they have a gin. Want to get them away. Alright. Do you want to enslave the gin, or do you want to free the gin? Like, what is your plan here?
I'd like to free the gym, if possible.
That's fairly easy.
Just kill Ivar.
Can
Well,
you do
yes,
that?
that would do it also. If she's not in there, you could break the flute. Don't break it while she's in there.
How can we tell? Is there a way to tell that she's in there or not?
This is all purely academic. I've never actually done this myself.
I think if I remember last time, I could check, right?
Yeah, the last time you just played the flute, and she
Mhm.
came out.
Okay, so I could tell if this particular gym is in the vessel that they are in.
And
I'll be able to-
where's
is the vessel? Yeah.
It is held. He keeps it stored for some reason at Madame Flower's place.
Oh, well.
Go break that in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cat.
Roll deception.
Wow.
Why?
Subri's not just a bimbo.
Oh!
I don't think
Huh?
we ever claimed anybody's claimed her as a bimbo. I think with that deception, she's not a bimbo.
She knows that there's more that you're not saying, but she's not gonna call you on it. Dyslexia.
So we go to the house, we prepare an ambush, we have some like Home Alone traps set up, and then we
I do have all.
invite him to tea. How about that? We invite him to tea. We poison the tea. If the poison doesn't work, then we fuck him up.
Or we could just say that you have that thing you're going to do for him.
Yeah, we need to get in contact with them about transportation.
Well, it's also polite to offer them tea when they come over. That's just manners. You've seen it every time I go. I went to Subri's house. Subri, where's the drinks? I expect drinks.
All right, Cervantes.
That is true. It is really expected once you get to a certain level of wealth.
Cervantes, fair enough, but I think that's all we have the plan sorted out then. Just invite him to the house, and we confront him.
Do we have like we need like a party official like stamp, like the wax seal?
Oh, we probably do. No, we don't.
We do now.
I have a forgery set. Come up with one.
Yeah, Davro, let's get official.
All right.
We're professionals after all.
What do you call yourselves? The triple R?
Reduce, reuse, revenge, I believe.
Don't ask for context.
I actually kind of like that a little bit.
It's rather catchy.
Yeah.
It's
Sebastian,
clever
are you
than
good
most
at-
of this stuff?
Sebastian, are you good at fucking people up?
Yes, he is, isn't he?
No. Not particularly.
Are you just gonna look like a?
You give off the air of someone who might be, though.
Do y'all two know each other?
I'm gonna roll insight on what that interaction was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there anything to roll?
No, I would say
No.
that you just get the impression that they know each other and it might not be amicable.
You guys broke up, didn't you?
That's what I was thinking with a 13.
Yeah, I was like the dumb idea in my head. They broke up, and it's like he said it with his mouth.
You know what? Yes, in fact, we did. We had a very torrid love affair, and it ended very poorly.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Is that true, though?
She's not even trying to lie. This is clearly sarcasm.
I believe 13. It's like,
I can't blame my brother.
That was just strong.
But who broke it off, though?
He heard about the man I set on fire, and he thought, well, she's beautiful and very wealthy, but it's not worth being turned into barbecue.
Very unfortunate.
Oh, couldn't handle the spicy type, I see.
sorry that it ended.
Yeah. Wait,
Correct.
did your wife threaten to like kill you? About this?
Sometimes, you know, I do or say something and she'd like threaten my life and I just go, ah, you.
What the fuck is this marriage? I mean, whatever.
Sometimes she'd slap me. Sometimes she'd slap me. I was kind of into it.
What?
He like leans forward and says, I don't know what just happened, but fucking people up is not my MO. It leaves a lot of evidence. I have told you what my skill set is, and that can give you a certain number of advantages in a combat situation, but I'm not the one out there throwing the fists.
Oh,
Can you kill
that's
someone
your
without
job.
leaving a wound?
Yes, potentially.
That could be very helpful.
Don't worry, Sebastian. We don't leave witnesses.
Lars,
They're very good at that, to be fair.
But you do leave a lot of evidence.
I said witnesses, didn't I? Yes.
They are pretty easy to follow.
now I've offered this opportunity to you every time, and you can
Some
take it or leave it.
Breadcrumbs, and you leave whole croutons.
I mean, we straight up.
They just rip the
Bread,
bread in
oh,
half and
the
throw 'em on
entire
them.
bread loaf.
Yeah.
Really, it's just bread loaves.
Yeah, we're not discreet whatsoever.
No.
I don't like this new group coming in here and telling us how bad at our jobs. They also joined us, so I don't like it at all.
They're just lucky idiots. I gotta get in on this.
Is it better to be good or lucky? I say
Lucky.
Lucky.
Every time. Samantha, what do you say before I get insulted for my lack of something?
Do you want to? Would you like to do the honors of attempting to poison a man? Or laxative?
Hold on.
You know what?
Have you ever tried to fight a man while he's shitting?
So are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Lars.
You know, Cervantes, I think poison is a disreputable way to kill somebody at best.
I don't.
Well,
There we go.
of course you'd have that opinion, but I'm not above putting the odds in my favor, and so I like your non-lethal laxative idea.
Okay. Do you want some of my laxatives? We can have tea or alcohol with them, and you can slip it, or you know.
Lars lifts up or opens up his
You're not gonna laxative me, are you?
jacket, and you see one of your vials.
Ah,
Ready.
clever girl. All right. Let's go make arrangements. I'm excited. I'm just like,
It's like 9 o'clock at night. You sure you don't want to take a nap first?
Yeah, let's take a long rest.
No.
Yeah.
I can hardly sleep after this conversation.
Aren't you out of spells now?
Yeah. Fine, I'll drink myself to sleep.
Why don't you? And I can't imagine that I would expect any of you to understand how polite society works, of course, but you know, you could send an invitation this evening for him to meet you tomorrow at your appointed time.
I had an idea.
Oh
Sounds like a
dear.
good idea.
Oh no.
So you know how couches have like cushions and you sit on it and it like squishes the cushion?
Yes.
What if you hid like a poison needle in the cushion and he sits on the poison needle and he goes, "Ah, my ass!" And then concealed by the cushion up until the point of the butt descending. And then he stands up and the cushion inflates again and the needle is hidden once more. He looks down. And then he's like, he just has a pinprick of poison in his ass.
I was gonna send a letter.
Yeah, I'll start writing.
How have you murdered a Slendchamp before?
Poorly.
How?
Your luck.
You know, these plans sound crazy until I do them and they work.
Well,
He's
the thing is,
not
they
wrong.
did
And the thing is, they don't see it coming.
die.
You know.
Nobody expects the old couch cushion pinprick.
No, but if you have a poison that's like that, I can snipe someone with it. My
No,
bolts can be poisoned.
that's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's what they would expect.
Cervantes has a very expensive poison, actually.
I've got the midnight
This is what
tears.
I've been woken up for.
That
Yep.
and planning, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I think we're done.
seems like you all will send a letter. Tomorrow we will be paying a flower, madam, a visit and killing Ivar.
Whatever time you put it, be sure that we have time beforehand to destroy the flute.
Yes.
Breakfast. Oh, yes, the flute.
Breakfast.
High tea is at 4, if that's helpful. PM.
PM.
We'll
Yes.
invite him to high tea.
All right.
Nothing like a midday assassination.
No one's expecting it.
Oh, I need to go shopping. I need to get those little like coffee cakes.
Sebastian
Lovely.
slowly stands up from his chair and just kind of fiddles his way to the door and...
Yes, lovely. I'm gonna go sleep in my own bed. I'll meet you in the morning.
Wait a minute. Have you been at your dad's this whole time?
Yes, where else would I be?
I don't know. All right, fair enough. Just need to figure that out. I'm going to bed.
Good, excellent, good night. And she and Abet step into the teleportation circle and just go. So you all can go to bed, you all can take a long rest, and you all get to level 7.
Wow.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I have cunning action now.
I'll write the letter before I go to bed and send it out if possible.
Okay. Yeah, what is the letter gonna say?
We should have discussed this. Just invitation to Madame Flower's house to talk about going to Waterdeep and securing passage there.
Okay. Okay, cool. For 4 p.m. Boom. All right. Cool. Yeah. And I think that is where I shall call it this evening. Because I kind of think that probably Harrison might like to be here for this.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know, where you attempt to murder one of my vile bad guys. He's probably the grossest one so far.
Nice.
Well, I'm just glad we have a fucking plan to actually do something.
Yeah.
All right. Good shit. Good
Okay.
game. I want to say, good game. This is really wonderful.
Yeah,
Appreciate these.
but a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad. I think this might be Julian's first. You guys don't get to fight anything session with me. And that's about how it usually goes.
Yeah, I'm actually perfectly fine with just like role playing and not killing things.
What
Yeah.
I love it, but you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. So
So
Thanks,
the day technically
guys.
ended, right?
yes, you long rest and a level up.
Long rest and a level up.
Are any of you guys doing weird shit?
Weird weird shit.
Like doing a weird multi-class or anything.
Maybe later.
Why
Not
are you
yet.
asking these questions?
Because I've known you all for like a year.
Oh, can I even multi-class?
Oh no, you've planted the seed.
I could do
This-
Bard.
This man looked
Oh.
at me weeks ago and said, "The next time I get a level up, I'm gonna take a level in Bard." And I was like, "God damn it!"
I already
do
have.
it.
I sure hope Joseph has not another poem planned. That'd be so unfortunate if he had another one ready.
Oh God.
Brad, I think you're gonna enjoy it.
What's your charisma at though?
Oh, what is my charisma at? I hope it's not 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
18, that's higher than any of my stats. What the fuck?
19?
My highest stats is 17.
I'll message you to see if I commit to that. I'm gonna
Okay.
measure it out.
Okay. Well, I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat network. Or unless I see you Tuesday. Zach, I don't know if there's Lancer tomorrow, but I, at the very least, will be late if I can make it.
Okay.
So, I have a lunch with a friend tomorrow, and I don't know when that will end. So,
All right. I could push it back. Might push it back. I don't know.
okie dokie.
But anyway,
Have a good rest of the day, everyone.
Yeah.
Go on.
Bye.
good game, everybody.
Thanks,
See you later.
guys.
Bye.